Hello, I'm Deepak. I'm a coach with Solutions IQ,
Hi everyone, I am Madhavi. I am also a coach with Solutions IQ.
and today we are here at the Discuss Agile conference in Hyderabad. It was a great event, Madhvi, and
Yes,
you
yes.
had a wonderful talk. So, can you please tell the audience what you spoke about?
So my talk was around how to sustain agile transformation. So lately we have seen, transforming to agile has become a norm, and many organizations have started moving towards it. It's like they call it as a universal problem solver. But after a couple of years or a couple of months, we see them coming back to the more awesome approach, which they call it as a waterfall. So I was just trying to, simulate the thinking in the audience that why does it happen, and then I was taking them through different phases of the agile transformation, which generally I call it as start with the mining phase, where it's like you dig the dirt, understand the why part of it, and then we go through the sustenance phase, which comes at the end. In between mining and the sustenance is what we have, I call it as refining, where we come up with a high level plan as to what do we really want to do to start the change, and then comes the execution phase where we start working on our plan. So that these were the typical phases that I have shared today in my talk.
And that's wonderful. And what's also interesting is the way it stitches with the topic that I was talking about, which was agile metrics, right? So basically, we mostly try and measure output based metrics,
Yes.
whereas agile transformation leads to an outcome, not necessarily an output, right? And that sometimes causes the transformation to either fail or not be sustainable, right? We measure metrics like velocity,
Yep.
cycle time, etc.,
Yes.
but most often we fail to measure what is the outcome of transformation.
Yes.
Could be a business outcome or could be an engineering outcome, right? And it was great to see that our talks kind of complemented
Yes.
each other.
Yes.
And what are some of the key takeaways that you have for the audience?
Yes, so the key takeaway is, like, one thing is I would like to really ponder on the why part of it. Why do they really want to change? Why agile, right? Because unless they're clear on the why, they'll really not be able to come up with a solid plan as to what they really want to do, so that they overcome their pain areas. That is first thing, and then starting the journey is not. I mean, it's not really difficult. Anyone can do it. They get external coaches or they have some internal coaches. You start the transformation, the journey is kicked off. But I feel again the second challenge will be sustaining, right? So sustaining again, it's a a big thing. Again, there's no one line problem statement, or one line answer for how do you sustain a transformation. It's very contextual, right? So every organization could have its own strengths, weaknesses, and opportunities. So figure out what's really working for them, what are the areas that they really need to improve on, and then come up with the sustenance plan. So it's very contextual. That is what I was just trying to discuss today with the audience. And I really like the way you have explained, the outcome and the output, metrics. The outcome metrics, that is where they stitch into the sustenance phase.
So my approach was that if we are looking at an outcome for transformation, what we need to do is look at the leading indicators for the outcome. All right,
True.
outcome is an event, and that becomes a certainty when the event happens.
Correct.
But how we could measure is, if we have some leading indicators towards the outcome, we could predict the outcome, if not through certainty, but at least make it more predictable, right? So the basic point is to look at some of these leading indicators,
Correct.
see where they're trending towards,
Correct.
and see if they can be favorable towards the outcome.
Yes.
And that was what my whole talk was all about.
Correct. As you rightly said, it's again, if I have to stitch everything, right, it's agile is not an end state, it's a journey, right? It's just, I feel it's an enabler for a better business outcomes. And measuring the right things are really, they play a very critical part in the entire journey.
Perfect. And I think it was a great message sent
Yes.
to the Agile community here, to all the participants
Yeah.
here.
And we really got a great feedback. There
Yes.
were a lot of discussions, and it
Yes.
was really great to be here today.
So all the participants were very active, and we both enjoyed our
Being
talks.
here, yes. Thank you.
Thank you.